at Anfield. Really, really poor first half in that Carabao Cup semi-final first leg. It's only half-time. 2-1 win by the Reds, of course, but much better second half. We're having a bit of that this season where we're so poor in the first half. The ironing board, maybe I don't know what's out, the hairdryer, whatever's out, and Klopp goes crazy. And second half, it is just much, much better from the Reds. Hakpo and Darwin Núñez coming on made the difference, didn't they? Young Connor Bradley, oh wow, absolutely brilliant. Only 20. He has a future. Stay fit. He has a future. Head on his shoulder. What a game he had. Jota was brilliant as well. But Darwin Núñez, 2 assists, could have had a hat-trick. Very unlucky not to get a goal, wasn't he? Could have easily been 3 or 4-1 there. Then again, they scored early. Willian, the old ex-Chelsea player, of course, who was a good record against Liverpool. Poor defender from Liverpool, really, wasn't it? It was just a poor half. Really, really poor half. They could have made it 2. They only needed to square the ball. Got greedy, didn't. It's about taking your chances. It's about making the right decisions. Liverpool did most of that in the last 20, 25 minutes of that game and could have won by more and could have even had 1 foot in the semi-final, 1 foot in the final. It's only half-time, 2-1. I'll take it, though, considering how bad we were in the first half. And I thought we were going to get beaten 2 or 3-0 the way we were playing. We just were not at the races. But Darwin, chaotic Núñez comes on with Hakpo. Hakpo gets the goal. The pullback from Núñez is beautiful. But the finish from Hakpo is like a half volley. Bang. 2-1, let's go. I thought we were going to get a third, to be fair. Darwin was unlucky once or twice. 1 or 2 good saves from Leno. But Connor Bradley, absolutely brilliant. Really, really, really good. What a future he has, as I say. Young Gravenberch didn't have a good game, did he? Didn't really have a good game. He was pulled early in the second half. Elliott was pulled too. But the boys coming on, Hakpo and Núñez did the business. Jota was lively the whole game as well. Lucky not to score 2. I would have liked a third one. I really would have liked a third goal. But I certainly will take 2-1, considering that first half that we had was absolutely so poor. Fulham were really good up to about 70 minutes. Once Jones equalised, bit of a deflection, looped over the keeper, but I think we deserved it. We were pushing. Once Jones equalised, I think there was only going to be 1 winner. It was only a matter of how many. I was hoping for more than 2, but I'll take 2. It's only half-time, first leg into the second half. There's no away goals. There's no VAR. Was it a handball? Was it not a handball? I don't know. But this team just keeps going. The adversity, we didn't play well for a long, long way in that game. We only really played well for the last 20, 25 minutes, and just shows you what we can do when we play well, when the intensity's there, when the shots are there. We'd all the possession. Yeah, you can have all the possession. You can have all the shots. You have something like 30-odd shots, but I mean, if they're all at the keeper over the bar, it doesn't really matter. You've got to get them on target. You've got to work the goalkeeper. Doug is in the house. How are you, Doug? Hopefully you are well. We are relentless, Dave. Now we are, we never know when we're beaten. Exactly, Doug. We never know when we're beaten. Hit the like, hit the share. Let's go. 45 subs waiting for big 10K. Let's go, baby. I need a big break now. It's a big 10-day break. It's important to come away there with the win. Really important to get the win. Come away with it. A lot of injuries. Slabasai as well. Hopefully be back for the return leg. So a lot of football. A little bit of a rest now. A little bit of a break, hopefully, for the Reds, and they deserve it so much. But I mean, wow, squeaky bum time there. Could have been 2-0 to Fulham if he would have just looked up his head and squared it. Might have been a tap in. He didn't do it, and now he's probably regretting it in the dressing room, considering they lost 2-1. Could have been worse, I suppose, with 10, 15 minutes. You're thinking Liverpool are going to get a third. Let's get up an early third. They would have got a fourth. It would have been out of sight. So it's still in the balance. Fulham are a good side, especially at home at Craven Cottage. But I'd rather be going there winning 2-1. I'd rather be going there winning 2-1 than losing 1-0. So I will take it on the night. I will really, really take it on the night. A lot of pluses from tonight, of course. Gakpo with the finish. 4-4 for him. 4-4 games in the Carabao Cup in the League Cup for Hakpo. No Mo Salah. No Endo. You know, no Robertson, no Thiago, no Bjasetic, no Simicas, no Slobosai. You know, no Matip. We won't have Matip anyway. But a lot of pluses from that game tonight, considering so many players were out, and young Connor Bradley shone out like a diamond or a star. He really did. He really stood up tonight, didn't he? He was absolutely brilliant. Him and Darwin fighting for man of the match. I'm just going to give it to Darwin because when he came on, I mean, he could have had a hat-trick. You know, he certainly could have had a goal or 2. He made the 2 goals from his runs, his tenacity, his energy, made the 2 goals and got us out of a hole. Got us out of a deep deep hole, and that was important. Hackbo as well did really well when he came on. Beautiful finish to go 2-1 up. So look, happy with it. First half display poor, all over the shop, tactically all over the place. Fulham were brilliant. Forced the man. We couldn't string 2-3 passes together. No threat. I think we'd one shot on target in the first half. That all changed early in the second half. Elliott, of course, and Gravenberch, young Gravenberch, just didn't do it at all tonight, did he? Probably needs a bit more time. We're not writing him off now. It's far too early. But I'll take it. I'll absolutely take it. 2-1 first, and it's only half time. Sell Nunes, says Goose. Stop scale. Look, Nunes has had so many chances, and I mean good chances. He's been unlucky once or twice, and the keeper pulled off really one or two really worldy saves against them. I mean, he came on, made 2 goals, and could have had 2, possibly even 3. Could have killed the tie tonight. We could have won 4-5-1 there. Could have lost it as well. But I mean, at the end of the day, I'll take 2-1 and move on. That's what you do. Curtis has had a good game. He's stepping up, says Goose. He's absolutely stepping up. The Scouser in the team. No Trent, of course, tonight either. So I'm missing a lot of players. Trent steps up. Took a bit of a deflection, but he took the shot on, and it was on target. Take the shot. If you don't shoot, you won't score. Simple as get it on target. That's the most important thing that you can do. So hit the like button. Hit the share button. Quick live reaction to Liverpool's 2-1 win. Comeback win at Anfield. It looked dreary at times for about an hour, and then we eventually came into ourselves, got into ourselves. The crowd got behind the team. The energy levels went up when chaotic Darwin Núñez came on the pitch. Because just don't know what he's going to do. Hackbo as well. Hackbo getting the goal. Darwin with the 2 assists. Jones stepping up. Young Connor Bradley was absolutely fantastic. Can I have a shout out, please, to Sean Collins? Sean Collins, hopefully you're well, my friend. Hit the like button, baby. Hit the subscribe button. Very close to 10k. Absolute shout out to all the Reds and the Reds family. Happy with the first leg. It's only half time. It's going to be tough going to Craven Cottage. We're only a 2-1 lead. I would have liked more, but I'll take the 2-1. There's no away goals or anything, so you're basically 1-0 up going to Craven Cottage, and it's a little buffer. And with their strike force, we'll definitely get a goal or 2. So you would think it's going to be tough for Fulham, but it's a tough place to go. They're a really good side and played well, really well tonight. Super sub Darwin says WD Red. Super sub. I think he does better when he comes on. You could say the same about Jota. Jota grew into the game as well. Like an impact sub would say half an hour. So he's bringing him on with 10 minutes. 10, 15 minutes. You need at least 10 minutes to get into a game. So half an hour, 35, 30 minutes to make some sort of an impact in the game. Same with Hackbo. And both came on at the same time. Double substitution. And did they make an impact? Absolutely. Thoughts on Connor Bradley, guys. Absolutely brilliant. Núñez has had a bad full season, but he's really not impressed. I'm not convinced in him. He's not got the speed, but that he's got the speed. He's definitely got the speed. Look, he just needs a bit of luck. I'm sorry, but it was like it's like there's some sort of a voodoo curse on him, because I mean he's having chances. The main thing for striker, and all top strikers will tell you this, is to get in the positions, get into the positions consistently, make the keeper work. He's doing that. He's unlucky once or twice, and the keeper's pulling off worldy saves. But the main thing is he's getting into the positions, and I think it'll come good for him. I think it'll come. I'm not writing Darwin Núñez off yet, baby. He basically won us that game tonight with 2 assists. January window, no transfers. Yes, I don't think there will be. I don't think anything will happen. How long do you support Liverpool for, says Sean Collins? Sean, since about 1985, baby. I'm younger. I'm older than I look. I was going to say younger than I look. But yeah, 1985, like my curtains behind me, 1985 curtains. But long time. I've seen some great Liverpool teams. I've seen some poor Liverpool teams. But this is a top Liverpool team right now. I mean, we're missing, 8, 9 players, first team players. 1-0 down, struggling against a decent Fulham side. Come out of it with a 2-1 win. You'll take it. I'll take it. Good performance from Bradley. Very impressive, says WD Red. Yeah, he just got to keep his head on his shoulders. He's just got to keep going. And that guy is going to be an absolute superstar. He's 20 years of age. Really good. Tenacious. Doesn't give the ball away. Gets stuck in. Old school fullback. Like him. Klopp likes him. What a game tonight. He stood up. Who's your favourite player for Liverpool Legends? I send an account to all my friends. Who's your favourite player for Liverpool Legend? I send an account to one, my friend. Oh, yes, please, Sean. Absolutely. Dave's LFC Chats, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Send it all to all your Liverpool friends. I'm only about 45 subs off 10K, baby. So let's get going. Thanks for that, mate, Sean. Of all time, well, I mean, so many, isn't it? I mean, John Barnes was big for me in the 80s. John Barnes was unbelievable. Current crop is Mo Salah. Look at Mo Salah, the king of Egypt. Wasn't there tonight, of course. He's away with Egypt, but Mo Salah now is just ridiculous. Mo Salah is ridiculous. If you get a penalty at Craven Cottage, who do you think will take it? Says Alan. I think if Darwin's on the pitch, Darwin takes it. Darwin Núñez takes the main penalty. He takes them for Uruguay as well. Darwin Núñez will probably take the penalty if he's starting or playing and we get a penalty. Look, we're not there yet in the final. I mean, you even seen last night Middlesbrough Chelsea in the other semi. I mean, Middlesbrough played really well. Yeah, okay, if they go to Stamford Bridge, only 1-0, one goal in it. So that two tight semis, and I knew there'd be two tight semis. You know, you'd rather play Middlesbrough in the final than you would Chelsea, but I still think Chelsea might turn that one around, you know. But definitely happy enough now, happy enough than I was more than, say, half an hour, 45 minutes ago, at half time. Fearing the worst. You know, you didn't want to be going to Craven Cottage losing 1-0 or 2-0 or something like that, or 2-1, you know. You didn't want to be chasing the game. They're going to have to come with us. They're at home. They're going to have to go for it. It'll leave space for us. We can sit back, catch them on the counter, and probably try kill the tie. That would be the trick there. Now, away goals don't count, and there's no VAR either. So, but you know what I mean. I'll take 2-1. We're on a good roll. Keep up the momentum, says Goose Step Scouser. I do like that name. It's an unusual name, isn't it? Goose Step Scouser. Barry Sweeney in the house. The crowd tonight, first half for a semi-final was embarrassing. Need to sort it out, says Barry Sweeney. I need to get out to Anfield and start shouting like a lunatic, don't I? Yeah, Klopp's been giving out about the crowd recently. And we know it's a bigger stadium with the Anfield Road end and all that opened up. But, yeah. Yeah, we won't have the crowd at Craven Cottage in 2 weeks, but yeah, we do need a bit more. They got behind the team in a second. You've got to give the crowd something to shout about. You've got to, I mean, there wasn't much in that first half. I know you've got to get behind the team and get them ready to rock and roll and, you know, get them moving and give them confidence and stuff. And that's usually how they get it, the Anfield roar, the famous Anfield roar and stuff like that. But yeah, it is a bit of a problem. But second half, I think they were a lot better, weren't they? I need a lot more excitement. It was a game of two halves. Fulham first half, Liverpool second half. Simple as bang, you know. We'd all the possession, but we just couldn't do anything with it in the first half. Didn't even look dangerous. The front three, it just didn't work. And when Darwin, chaotic Núñez, Captain Chaos came on, it was just chaotic all over the pitch and suited Liverpool. And Fulham didn't know what to do, didn't know how to handle, didn't know what to do. And Hackbo, what a finish that was by Jody Hackbo. Do you think Liverpool can win the Premier League this season? Says Sean Collins. Do I think they can? Yes. Will they? I don't know. I mean, we're at top at the moment. City win the game in hands, only 2 points. City be thereabouts. I think whoever finishes above City wins it. Can we win it? I think it's between us and City. We get our players back in February, all our players back ready to rock. We can get through January unscathed. Let's say we get through Fulham, get into a final of the League Cup. We've Bournemouth away. Tricky game in the end. We've got Chelsea at the very end of the season. We've got a cup game against either Norwich or Bristol Rovers, but in the FA Cup. But 31st of January, Anfield, Chelsea. That's another big one because we could meet them in the final. I know Middlesbrough might have something to say about that, and of course Fulham might have something to say now. League Cup final like in 2022. But we shall see League Cup and FA Cup final against Chelsea. They be looking for that's if they get there. We're not there. They're not there. I'm just jumping ahead here a few weeks. But if we can come out the other side of January into the final of the League Cup, win the 2 league games, into the next round of the FA Cup, into say the 5th round, with all our players coming back in February, Mo Salah, Endo hopefully coming back fit and ready to rock, Slabasai coming back as well, Trent coming back, Endo, Mohala, all these boys, possibly Simicus, Robbo maybe, Thiago, Jasetic. Wow, we have a chance. We have a chance. 1 game at a time, guys. 1 game at a time. The 5 games will determine who wins. Who do you think Liverpool can? Well, the 5 games will determine who wins. What do you mean? No, look, guys. It is take it game by game. It is 1 game at a time. The famous Klopp saying, of course, that's what it's all about. Take your time. Every game is its own little bubble, its own little universe. Injuries and other teams and fans waiting home, that type of thing. We're in a really, really good place. We've got that comeback in us, haven't we? Last season we didn't have it when we went 1-0. When we went 1-0 down last season, the heads dropped. There was no confidence. Now we've had a good few comebacks. We've had 5 or 6 comeback wins where we were losing and we came back to win. That's a really, really good sign. A really good sign. It's fight, it's tenacity, it's confidence. It's really good. And we had a lot of that, especially in the second half tonight. As I said, big shout out again. The young Connor Bradley was absolutely brilliant at fullback. Big mention to Nunes coming on. Could have had a hat-trick. 2 assists, basically won us the game. Hackbo getting his goal as well. Jones was brilliant as well in the second half. Jota played his part defensively. We were a lot better. Kelleher was a lot better. A bit shaky in the first half. Just, goals bring confidence. The crowd is up. And as soon as Jones equalised, bit of luck, looped over the keeper or whatever, hit the defender. Once that goal went in, there was only one winner. And it was only a matter of how many. Was it 2-1? It was going to be 3-1, whatever. But I say Klopp is happy with that reaction. Klopp would have been happy with that reaction from Liverpool, because at half time it was dreary. I was on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. Dave's LC chats on that as well. And it was not a happy place to be. Is it ever a happy place to be? Probably not. But it's certainly happier now, I'd say, if you went on to it just to see, because we're after winning 2-1. But it's only half time. Fulham are a good side. Fair play to Fulham. I mean, up to about just before the Jones goal, they could have made it 2-0. It would have been a different game. It would have been a different little chat now, a different reaction, of course. But, goals change games, big chances. Take your chances about being clinical. That's the difference, I think, between Liverpool and the City and the top sides. So look at Arsenal the weekend. They had 4 or 5 chances. Couldn't take them. Liverpool up the other end. Bang, bang. Thank you, ma'am. Deal done. It's all about that. We've got that threat in Hackbo. We've got that threat in Darwin Núñez. I know you don't think he scores goal, but I can tell you he's an absolute threat. He's turned into an assist king now. Mo Salah's away, of course, but he will be back hopefully in a few weeks. And then, of course, you have Jota, Hasgata, Dalota. You've got these type players. You've got threat all over the shop. And Luis Diaz as well. A bit quiet Luis Diaz tonight, wasn't he? Wasn't quite at his best, but I mean, Darwin Chaotic Núñez did the business when he came, and I'm sure he's going to get a big clap on the back from Jurgen Norbert Klopp. Because as I say, half time dreary, 1-0 down, could have been 2-0 down, not looking good, not looking cohesive, not looking confident, all the possession in the world, but just couldn't do anything with it. Didn't look dangerous. 1 shot on target. Second half, they had a chance to make it 2 though, early in the second half. And once they missed that, I think Liverpool said, listen, we better wake up here. We better wake up. Hackbo comes on. Darwin Núñez comes on. Different game, different gravy. Bang, bang. Thank you, man. Within 4 or 5 minutes, we're 2-1 up from being 1-0 down. And there was only one winner. I was just hoping we get a third. Darwin was unlucky once or twice. Leno did well, to be fair. But I'll take it, guys. I'll absolutely take it. Who would you sign this January? If you were a manager, Sean Collins. If I was a manager, who would I sign? I don't know. And I don't think, as I said, so many players out injured on international duty for Liverpool. I can't see them signing anyone unless it's an emergency signing or something like that. We're bringing all the guys back from, all our loanees are coming back. So I can't see anybody signing. But I mean, you're on about like one of these, fantasy football signings that you can just sign. Is that what you're talking about? We're all talking about Mbappe and stuff, but I just think he brings too much baggage, too much entourage. And I don't think he'd suit Liverpool that way. Just too much going on with him. What a player, of course. But I'm trying to think. That's a hard one. That is a hard one. I don't know. Would have loved Jude Bellingham, of course, but we can't get him. He's at Madrid. I don't know. I would like a fullback, possibly a number 6. But are we going to get something like that? Don't think so. I think we're done. I think we're done. If we can get our players back, we won't need anybody. We'll have too many players playing. We'll have too many players on the bench. And when we have players back, let's say mid-February, we have the likes of Thiago, Biasetic, Robbo, Tsimikas, Endo, Salah, Trent, all these guys back out, ready to rock. What a bench. What a bench we're going to have. What a bench we're going to have. I mean, wow. Young Quants as well was on the bench tonight. But as I say, Connor Bradley stepping up as well. He's going to save us millions. He could save us millions and spend on a fullback. There you go. There he is, stepping up. Big games coming in. Bang. You know what I mean? Really good youngsters there. Really, really good youngsters there for Liverpool. Liverpool could win the treble, European League, Europa League, Premier League, FA Cup, and he could win a quadruple. He could win domestic treble, which is the Premier League, FA Cup, League Cup, and Europa League. There's your quadruple. There's a quadruple, baby. Look, there's a long way to go. You know, the finals in my hometown in Dublin, so I'll be looking forward to that. If we got to that, that would be nice. We're in the last 16. That's not till March. That's a long way away. We won't even talk about that. But that's parked to the side. We've an FA Cup game end of January, 5th round tie at Anfield, which is nice as well. A home tie for us against either Championships Norwich City or League One Bristol Rovers, and I think it was 1-1 at Norwich, so that'd be a tough enough one, but you'd expect Norwich to beat them in the replay, but you just don't know. We've got 2 tough league games in January left. Bournemouth away is a tricky one. I think Solanke is being linked heavily with a move to Newcastle. Whether that goes through or not, I don't know. I think Liverpool are due a few million in that move, because remember, he's an ex-Liverpool player, and he probably have some sort of a buy-on clause or something like that. Probably get a few million out of it, but very, very, very interesting. Very, very interesting few weeks. But it's a bit of a rest now. I don't think we played for about 10 days. So it was so important to get the comeback win, keep the confidence, keep it rolling, keep it Swiss rolling, keep it going, the confidence into the next games. And we got that tonight with a big, big 2-1 win. But it's only half time. I live in Ireland in Mayo, says Sean Collins. Sean, I say you're still hoping to win Sam. He's hoping he can win Sam Maguire, because that has not gone to Mayo in a long, long, long time. But that's obviously Gaelic football, not soccer. But anyway, guys, I'm not going to stay on too long. Just on a quick live reaction to Liverpool's 2-1 comeback win at Anfield. 1-0 down at halftime. Didn't play well. Willian, I just thought it was too easy. Nice little finish. Not great from Keller beating on his near post. We didn't really react to that. We were tired. We were lethargic in first half. We were lacking ideas. We had all the possession, but couldn't do much. Second half, we didn't make any change. They had a great, great chance to go 2-0 up. Should have squared it. Didn't. That was the mistake. You can't. You have to take your chances at Anfield. You have to take your chances against Liverpool, because then chaotic Darwin comes on. Hackbo comes on. Double substitution. Bang, bang. 2-1 within 4 or 5 minute spell. And I'm not saying the tie is over, but the game is over. And it could have been 3, could have been 4, but I'll take 2-1. We could have a great bench when they all come back, but injuries are never far away, says Alan. I tell you what, the medical staff are getting paid, are earning their money, aren't they? The medical staff at Liverpool, well, they have been the last few seasons, to be fair. Maybe it's the intensity of the training, the intensity of the 90+ minutes, what Klopp demands, the running, the closing down, the stretching. Maybe that has something to do with all the injuries. You know, it's a possibility. A lot of games we play too, that has something to do with it. But it's not going to change. The philosophy's not going to change now. You know, midway through the season, we're in every cup, top of the league. We're doing well. We're going well. If, as I say, if we can bring back key players, if we can get through January unscathed, so far so good, halfway through. If we can get through the next 3 or 4 games and come into February, players coming back ready to rock and roll. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. The Anfield Lark is in the house. Nice comeback, that, and good confidence for the young lads. Yes, my friend, and Conor Bradley. Wow, big shout out to Conor Bradley. I mean, he's close for man of the match, wasn't he? I mean, Darwin, I'm just giving it to, because that was the change. That was the game changer coming on. You know, could have had a hat-trick, 2 assists, 2 lovely assists, especially the Hackbo. The square, to beat the man, the square. Beautiful finish from Hackbo. Him coming on too. Jota much better in the second half. Jones much better. All around, good, better. Even Keller looked more confident in the second half. A much better display. Even the crowd were up for a second half. But it's only half time. A long, long way to go. But we're in a good place, and I'll absolutely take it. Hit the like, hit the share. 45 subs away from the big 10K, baby. Will I get there in the next week or 2? Who knows? Will Liverpool win the league, as they say in the Carlsberg ad? Probably. Who knows? A lot of football, a long way to go. But as I say, we're in a really, really good place, guys. A really, really good place. I say Klopp can have a little few days out. I don't know whether Liverpool are going on a sun camp or a little sun camp or whatever. Give the players a few days off, because we don't play now for a good 10 days. And they need this little winter break, little relaxing break. This is what they need. Can you shout out my friends? Tristan Conway, is that his name? Tristan Conway. Hello. Oh, he's a Man City fan. Boo! You should have told me he was a Man City fan before I shouted out his name. Tristan Collins, Man City fan. Well, we all have our own problems, of course, but City will come good second half. That's what we have to keep an eye on, being Liverpool fans. But yes, Sean and Tristan enjoying the chat on Dave's LFC chat. Tell all your mates about it. Dave's LFC chats on YouTube. Hit the like, hit the share, give us a sub. Show us your love for LFC. He won't be happy tonight. Well, can't be happy all the time. This 11-day break will do the players good, Dave. They look tired at times. Tonight's is Barry, Sweeney. Yeah, look, it's this thing has been, Klopp's been talking about it for years. All the top managers have been talking about this little winter break, this 2-week thing. We would have had it from Sunday, except we had the semi-final first leg to play. Most teams have gone on their little few days off, maybe with their family. I don't know what's going to happen, but go away, relax for a few days, come back next week fresh, ready to rock. Big games. 2-1. It's only half time against Fulham. A huge game at Craven Cottage to come. We've got a 5th round, FA Cup game against either Norwich or Bristol Rovers. Only caveat there, it's at Anfield, of course. We've got a tough away game, a tricky away game at the end of January at Bournemouth. And then Anfield, big one against Chelsea. 31st of January, of course. And that will be big. That could be a potential League Cup final in February, but who knows? Middlesbrough and Fulham will have something to say about that. Did you ever go to a Liverpool game? Sean Collins, of course I did. Did you ever go? That's the question. You sound like a lot younger than me. But yeah, I got to get over the season once or twice myself. But I've been talking about it and saying it. I'm definitely going to get over this season before maybe even March, February or March. Got to get over. The Redmen TV, quick shout out for the Redmen TV. Chris, Paul and Steve Horde are all coming to Dublin on, I think it's the 25th of, Monday the 25th of March in the Academy in Dublin. It's I'll tickets on sale. So check out Redmen TV live in Dublin in March. I'll be there for a few beers to say hello. Should be good crack. Tickets still on sale. Redmen TV live. And then Belfast, I think, on the Sunday on the 24th too. First game is Liverpool Dortmund 4-3 and you're only 13. What a game that was, my friend. What a game that was. Of course, the winning goal, the header. Who scored the winning goal with the header? Who was it? Remember him? Dejan Lovren. Bang! What a comeback. Another famous comeback amongst the history of comebacks. Another comeback for the Reds tonight. Full of comebacks. Huge comebacks from the Reds, and that's what we're famous for. I think we've got the most comebacks in the Premier League. I think Klopp has surpassed Alex Ferguson as the comeback king. So we're famous for the comebacks, and that's huge. That's courage. That's confidence. That's tenacity. That's willpower. That's absolutely everything. If you're 1-0 down, not playing well, you can switch it up. Bring on 2 substitutions. Switch it around and come out with that with a 2-1 win. You've got to be happy. You've got to be happy. Yes, Sean Collins, it was Lovren, baby. Beautiful header into the corner. Wow. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Guys, going to go in about 2-3 minutes. So hit the like, hit the share. As I say, close to 10K. Lot more stuff to come. Interviews, chats, shorts, videos. Got to get off to Liverpool soon myself. But a big comeback win for the Reds tonight. Weren't at it in the first half. Better in the second half. Shout out to young Conor Bradley, fullback. Big future ahead of him. Brilliant. Up front, Jota, dangerous, very dangerous himself. Really good. Darwin, chaotic Nunes, Hakpo, game changers came on. Nunes with the 2 assists and could have had a hat-trick himself. And then Hakpo with a beautiful finish to make it 2-1. Jones made it 1-1 earlier. Stepping up, subscribe to the legend himself, says Sean. Cheers, guys. As I say, hit the like, hit the share on Instagram and Twitter at Dave's LFC Chats. Instant match reaction. It's a big comeback win. It's a win. It's the Reds. Might go on Jack's Anfield Road TV in a few minutes to say hello to the boys over there. If you want to pop over to Anfield Road TV with Jack. Stay safe. Talk soon. It's only half time, Reds. It's only half time. Don't count your chickens. There's a long way to go. It's finished at Anfield in the first leg semi of the Carabao Cup. Liverpool 2, Fulham 1. Still work to be done, but the comeback kings are back. Let's